good. Huh. Okay, so we pulled and removed the keyless entry module out of the circuit here, and fuse number 8 still has the electrical draw, so it was not the keyless entry module. So we need to go back here and go after something. Now I heard the locks popping, so I'm still going to go look into the locks and see what we got there and go after that. Okay, so now we're looking at the diagram for the locks. So fuse number 8 comes in, and anytime we close one of the operate one of the door lock switches, fuse number 8 connects this up, goes through the relay, which in turn goes over here to the motors. So these relays are pretty easy to get to. I'm going to pull each one of the relays out and see if we get any change there. Huh. Okay, so now with the relays removed, we know we've killed the draw. So, knowing that, we have a few options here. Now I can just see real quickly here that fuse number 14 powers up the relays. Maybe one of these relays are just stuck. At this point, I'm not sure which is which, but I know I pull one of the two out and the draw goes completely away. I already got the fuse box apart. I'm just going to pull this number 14 just to see if anything changes whatsoever. What I did since then is I went to the diagram. I need to know which one of these relays is actually causing the issue. So what I did is I found out this, the one in the back's the lock, the one in the front is the unlock. So to try to eliminate whether or not the relay itself is actually shorted or stuck, I swapped the relays. And by swapping the relays, I found out the problem lies in the lock relay, not the unlock relay. So if I switch them, it's no change. The problem is always in the lock relay. Huh. So now going back to our schematic for our lock diagram, I decided I'm going to pin out the lock relay only. So I'm going to go through each one of these individual pins and find out what is going on with the relay out. I'll need another one. And we have 12 volts. Both should really be open. Both fives have power. Why? So after doing all of our pinouts, which was pretty boring, so I sped through it, we found out pin number 5 right here always has power. Always, even with the relay out. And that should not be. So tracing number 5 through our circuit, it goes through our door lock switches. It goes through that one, goes through that one. So what I'm going to do here is one of these switches could be shorted and on all the time. So I'm going to go over there and disconnect these real quick. white, orange, black has power, and it shouldn't. Both of those have power. Why? Orange violet. Is it the orange violet? Okay, so what we found is with both of the door lock switches disconnected, we went back and we still have 12 volts power all the time at number 5. Now, what I did from there to try to verify some of this is I checked. We have power here, of course, from the fuse number 8, but we always have power at the number 5s all the time, even with these disconnected. So I tested here, here, and I tested the keyless entry module at its number 5, and it also always has power. So knowing that with all three of these disconnected, and knowing that there are no shorts between the wires that I checked here, here, and here, and we still have number 5 with all these out of the circuit, the only other thing we can trace that back to goes right to the alarm module. So, knowing that, and looking at the keyless entry module, we can see that the B plus lock is the one that goes to all of these circuits. It goes all the way through and connects all of them. So this is always hot. Now we know the alarm's not active because it's not operating the horn, the lights, or any of those other things, and we can actually see when it shuts off when the thing does not operate. So to get to this particular module, I have to take the entire dashboard apart, and I'm not prepared to do that right now. Now we only have two possibilities left. This is always hot because this is internally shorted, always on, or in one part of this circuit there is a short from power to power. Very, very unlikely. But the next thing I need to do is I need to take the entire dash out and disconnect this module to see where we're at in the wiring.
So in conclusion, after all that is said and done, I'm not prepared to rip that dashboard apart right now. So for right now, I'm just going to take the two relays out and forego having any type of door locks. And the alarm's not really active or needed at this time anyway. So at a later date, when I can get some time, I'm going to go ahead and pull that dash apart and get to that theft module. But that's a really big job, and I got other stuff to do. But maybe I'll do a video when that time comes.